Okay, well, while in the process of putting this together, I wanted to share this experience as well, and that things are just not going great. Um, if you recall in one of my earlier videos on this, the box actually had some loose screws in it. I think I have a curse of that. Basically, there's just a continuing curse of loose screws with this thing. What had just happened is I was in the process of getting the bridge installed, and as I was basically um, getting the bridge out of the bag, I noticed there was only one screw in the bag, which I thought was really strange. And that screw happened to find a hole to escape, and it is down here somewhere. And I've tried looking for it, and I cannot find it so far. But um, I did kind of basically confirm that all those loose screws that were in the box were for the bridge, actually. Because, like I said, there were actually no screws in the bag for the bridge except for just that one that actually had fallen out. So I was able to get at least these screws in place, and the one over here. However, I am missing this one that I dropped somewhere. So um, it's kind of another strike against the loose screw situation. I thought everything was accounted for, but still, it shouldn't have been loose in the box and risk of possibly losing it. Um, hey guys, the still continuing some work on the base, and the saga of missing screws continues here. So let me kind of show you what's going on. I was in the process of installing the tuning gears, and I got all my screws pretty much ready for this. Um, and yet again, the bags were very, very shoddy. Um, I went ahead and saved a couple of them here to show you how discolored they were looking, and what ended up happening is these screws, much like the bridge screws, had found a way out of the bag. There was a hole or something, and then they just escaped. Tried to salvage what I could. I was in the process of doing this one, and I'm still into my last one here. But then I started counting the screws just to see, what was missing. And as you can see, I've got, there's four screws per tuning gear. So, and I still had to, one more for this one. But here I separated them: four screws there, three screws on one of the things, as well as one for this. So I'm missing two screws there for that. But this right here is a problem, because they should not have. This shouldn't have happened right here. These bags are so discolored, and they were basically falling apart, and that's why screws were loose in the box, and there probably are some just completely gone for good. So, not good, not good. I'm thinking that maybe this particular kit had sat in a warehouse in the heat and the elements or whatever, and the bags eventually started to discolor and cause them to deteriorate and become just break down and all that. So I think that's what happened. I've only had the kit honestly for probably a month or so. So it's not like it's sat in my building here for 4 or 5 months. I've only had this thing for probably 3 or 4 weeks. So, not good, guys. So, but anyways, just wanted to go ahead and share that. Well, hey guys, I'm going to stop on the build for now, um, just to kind of actually sit and talk about some things here. My good buddy Bill, he had mentioned about doing this build off, and I got super pumped up about it, and I jumped into it, and and I was really gung ho in the beginning about wanting to do this, but we had some roadblocks along the way that sort of slowed things down a lot. If this was a year with not a lot of roadblocks or not a lot of problems, um, then I would have probably released a succession of videos of progress of the build itself, going through summertime and everything. I probably would have done something to that effect. But the fact of the matter is that didn't happen because of the roadblocks and everything else that I procrastinated and really didn't get to going on things until very late. And as you've seen, I actually had got the kit probably about a month ago. Okay, and um, and as you and from the unboxing, you had seen that there was of course issues with missing screws and things of that nature. So that really kind of was another little thing that kind of got in the way there. Um, and then here it is, getting right in the middle of the colder season, fall, and everything like that. I don't quite really have a good environment in the cold to try to paint and finish an instrument or a guitar, or in this case, a bass. I don't have quite the materials and things to actually do that. I was trying to spray paint the thing, and here it is, getting to be like 30, 40 degrees outside, and I'm trying to heat my building at the same time as well. And it's not proving to be a very good environment to try to paint and finish a guitar, because of the temperatures and everything like that. And it got down to crunch time, and I just knew that this was just going to, with the deadline coming close, it just wasn't going to materialize. And so I've got one coat of spray paint on it, and just decided I was like, I'm going to go ahead and start putting it together, at least at this point, and we can kind of go through the finish and stuff later. Um, and so that's what basically what had happened. And then as I'm putting this thing together, that's when the missing screw saga just continues, and I realized that this thing is. I realized that this just wasn't going to work out. Um, so and it's not so much even like I said, it's not so much even the late start, but it was just a series of events. And you had seen also from the last clip there that a lot of the bags that the hardware came in were very discolored and breaking down and cracking and just falling apart basically. So it was just a recipe for disaster. Kind of like I kind of compare this to the Titanic. It wasn't just one thing that sank the Titanic. It was a series of events that led up to that caused the sinking, and that's more or less what's happened here. Is it's like, super gung ho excited about it, and then, um, we kind of got hit with some personal roadblocks in the way, that sort of prevented me from even ordering the kit early on, um, and then go ahead and finally order the kit much later, try to piece it together, try to paint it, color it, and everything, and it's just getting too cold to even try to do that type of thing. And then, of course, the missing screws from the base itself. It was just a series of events that just didn't quite work out here. So, um, at this point right now, this will be my last video entry for the base. I've only had just only 2 or 3 videos, anyways. I think this is the third video on the base itself, and like I said, things just have not quite materialized at this particular stage. I might try to fiddle with finding replacement screws for the instrument to sort of make up for what's missing. Probably a good possibility too is I might try to reach out to the manufacturer, or Amazon from where I got the kit, to see if they can resolve this in any way, either by a new kit or by replacement screws, or just something to that nature. So I hate that wasn't able to finish this, but like I said, it was just a series of events and things that just sort of played out like this. I honestly, I was honestly kind of super excited about at least getting it together and trying to play it just to see what it felt like. I think that was more interesting to me than anything else. But unfortunately, like I said, it's not going to happen. Um, I will probably, like I said, this will be my last video on the build off itself. I will share progress and updates with this as I get them. So if you're still interested, at least kind of seeing the progress on it, well, I'll gladly share it. And maybe things will sort of calm down. Maybe things will start looking a little bit more in the more positive direction, and then I can start actually progressing with this kit build because I still want to do it. Basically, I still would like to kind of finish it. And something I would like to do is I would like, I think, eventually to maybe not so much do a complete custom guitar or custom bass, but maybe take an existing bass that's maybe a little beat up or something, or maybe even a kit just like this one or similar, and just sort of make a little Frankenstein bass or something, or Franken bass or Franken guitar, with maybe some just different hardware, maybe some different pickups, or things like that. So I would like to eventually, hopefully, get to that point, or maybe even try to. So, but anyways, guys, I'll quit babbling on here. I hate to kind of end on sad news, but like I said, it was just an unfortunate series of events that has sort of led to the crash of this base kit. Um, and like I said, I will hope everybody out there is um, having a good time with their kit with their builds and their kits and everything like that. I'll try to watch some of those and comment on them and everything like that, and just kind of see what's out there. But like I said, hate to kind of end on sour news, but it is what it is. And like I said, I'll continue sharing updates as I get them. So, but anyways, that's all from me. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.